Hey everyone, I'm Andy and I'm bacon powered. So I was thinking I would possibly start a series of videos called walk-in thoughts. Sometimes I tend to have what people might refer to as shower thoughts while I'm out walking. Just stuff I'm thinking about, maybe some tidbits of knowledge, and maybe it'll help some people. First topic is something that's been on my mind for the last few days, and that's how I've been feeling. Um, I put out my intro video to the channel last few days, and it was kind of a goal, a sort of a milestone for me. So I kind of decided to celebrate a little bit, and I celebrated with some keto ice cream. So I thought, of course, I would have just a little bit because, keto ice cream is still ice cream. So I thought I'd have a little bit, and it was delicious. It was amazing. The package said it was 1 net carb. So, hey, that must be okay, right? It was not okay. It was absolutely delicious, but it was something new. It was something new I was trying that I wasn't used to, and you got to be very cautious with that. The ice cream that I got was, it was still technically keto friendly. 1 net carb. The total carbs were much higher, but not that high compared to regular ice cream. It was still super low, but the way they get the ice cream tasting like ice cream was to put some artificial sugar, some other natural sugar, and some sugar alcohols. Sugar alcohols is basically a sweetener that does not impact your blood sugar. It comes from natural sources. Artificial sugars, the stuff you get in diet sodas, that is not from natural sources, and it may or may not affect your blood sugar depending on the person. But it only had 1 real sugar carb per serving. But I ate the whole pint. I ate the whole pint because it seems I'm still addicted to sugar. Who knew? Honestly, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that after having a few spoonfuls and thinking, oh, well, that's it, huh? I wanted more because it was so good. And even though it wasn't barely any real sugar at all, the sweet taste, it was, after so long of not having it, I wanted more and more of it. And I figured, well, this is already a little bit bad for me. Might as well just finish the whole pint, get it all done in one day, and then I just won't buy it again. That's fine. It's easier to resist temptation when you actually have to buy it, not just free sitting there. So I'll just finish the whole thing, be done with it. Don't waste the money, just be done with it. And then it'll be fine. Just don't buy it again. Well, apparently sugar alcohols don't agree with me. I ended up having a lot of sugar alcohols from that pint of ice cream. Now, sure, sugar alcohols are probably from a natural source, and they might not affect your blood sugar, and they might not raise your insulin, but if having the sweetness causes you to crave more of it and eat a lot of it, and having a big hit of this new or sort of new substance to me all at once, well, that caused me to have some distress. I'll say distress. So it's set me back for several days now. Several meaning, I guess, 3 days. But 3 days of not having progress on the scale can be can cause you to get a little stressed out a little bit, maybe impatient, but I think the worst thing maybe about it was because I was not feeling up to working out. I missed a day of workouts, and I wasn't. It threw off my rhythm. It threw off everything, like getting up in the middle of the night. Basically, it just kind of caused me to one day. It caused me to stop my workout halfway through because I was having lots of stomach pains. And it's been kind of lingering, but it has been a few days, so that food should be done and gone by now. So, however, I was also on that celebratory milestone day treating myself to some nuts, to macadamia nuts and pecans and walnuts. And the issue with that is, not only did I have this new hit of sugar alcohol from the ice cream, I also had a big hit of something else different with all of the macadamias and walnuts and pecans. So that's where the issue lies. I added or changed too many things at once. So now I confused myself as to what the problem really was. The intestinal issues were probably from both, but I don't really know for sure. And it could have been the ice cream, it could have been all of the snacky type nuts that I ate, because I ate a lot of those too. So I guess the gist is, big changes to your food can result in big changes to how you feel abdomen wise, and that could stop you from doing a workout if you're in pain, and that could just kind of throw off your whole rhythm. So what I would say is, if you are going to have a cheat meal or a cheat day, or start slow, add or change only one thing. So then you know for sure that one thing that I changed was a cause of this problem I'm having. Or if you didn't have a problem, everything seems to be still on track, and it didn't really harm you that much, then that seems to be maybe an okay cheat thing. But if you do see an issue, if it's only one thing you changed, then you know for sure what it was. For me, right now, I don't know if it was for sure the ice cream or the nuts. It was probably both. But now, in order for me to find out for sure, me being a scientific guy, I'm curious if I could do one of those again and maybe be okay. I should have only changed one thing, so I can eliminate one thing right away. So I guess that's the gist. Make one change at a time, see how your body reacts to it, and listen to your body. If you find yourself in some gastrointestinal pain after eating a bunch of ice cream that has ingredients you're not used to, then you know you shouldn't be doing that. So that's my first walk-in thoughts. Change only one thing at a time, so you know exactly what was the problem if you had the problem. Happy Independence Day. I got my blue shorts, white socks, red shirt, and go USA.